Hello, lovely souls. So today I watched the second part of Himalaya's Hema Wellness program that she gracefully gifted to the Visible and Confident Empath retreat from Veronica Cresto. And after that I was inspired to paint, so I first wrote the phrase I forgive myself for not being perfect, as this was the theme of today's sort of workshop from Himalaya, forgiveness. So that was interesting and nice. So I liked Himalaya approach, as she's really into embodiment, and this is what has been really lacking for me lately. That's what I've been feeling that I was really needing to do, as I was suffering, and I'm still suffering from endometriosis, but since beginning of January I have had some really intense pain every day, all day long, all night long, and up till today, which is the 4th of April, I still have some pains. I've had some sort of reprieve for a couple of days, a few weeks ago, and now I've had what I call heating pad free days, which means that I've not used my heating pad or my hot water bottle for maybe 4 days now. So this is just huge, as I've been using them every day, also almost all day long, for more than 3 months now. And it's been so much that I've had even sort of scarring on my belly now from the heat, the intense heat that I'm needing. So this whole, pains, at the beginning you need to, I sort of did a lot of trying to understand, the physical side of things, and we did tests and stuff like that, and that's just, when I went to a specialist, that she told me that this was a sort of endometriosis sort of crisis. So I've had to adapt my nutrition and switch to an anti-inflammatory diet. So I guess this is also maybe the reason why the pain is finally sort of reducing at the moment. I've had anti-inflammatory medicine and even stronger pain killers. So, but I've also tried to find answers into other stuff, because I've of course started to listen to some podcasts and some other information. I went into Facebook groups around endometriosis, and people that have sort of healed from endometriosis. I've also done some energy work, some psychology and some psychiatry work, and to try and find any pain and any ways that this disease could come about. So for myself, when I was diagnosed 2 years ago, I went to my psychotherapist, and we worked on a few sexual aggressions that I've had a long time ago, and that could be maybe a reason why I developed this endometriosis. I don't know if it's the case, but following people that have been suffering from this disease and have helped themselves and heal themselves, or find a way other than just medication to feel better. They strongly recommend that. So that's what I've done last year and the year before. And I thought that was okay. And of course now it's not. So I started to do other stuff. And one of the stuff that was really, that came to me, that I was already aware, but I think I wasn't that aware, was the fact that I wasn't really connecting with my body enough, and I wasn't doing enough exercises and movement and listening to my body, and all these things. I think they are all related, and that's been really helpful, and that's why I came to this. I feel like this is the right moment for me. I've also started doing yoga, yin yoga, and I also feel that it's good for me. So this is why I'm here. And so as for my painting, after having written, what I was trying to, release, and this beautiful sentence of forgiving myself for not being perfect, I was inspired to use pink and white, and I sort of painted an egg-shaped center. And after that I used purple, and so purple for me is intuition, pink is self-love, so this is just perfect feelings, emotions, healings that I need at the moment, self-love, especially with forgiving myself. And intuition is, of course, what I'm doing a lot, using a lot to know where, what is my next step, what I should do and everything. And the painting, intuitive painting is just my portal to all this intuition, healing, connecting to spirit, to myself, to my angels, everything, Then now I've been also using, after that, gold. Gold is for me abundance, connection to source, and now also turquoise. Turquoise is for me the throat chakra and communication, which is of course very important. And the funny thing is, now I have been inspired to paint this anchor, which means that I'm anchoring all this work into my body. I'm anchoring this forgiveness into my body. This is so powerful, and I also feel like I'm painting this not just for myself. I can feel now, I can see now a style that is emerging, that is for me, but also for other people. I can also see that this is just really interesting. And so I will share the painting, the final page, at the end of this video, so that you can see how it is. But for me, the egg is of course rebirth. So stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.